And for that, I think we just need to connect this application to Firebase so that we can be done with that and use the out state to direct the user to the sign-in screen or the main screen. Okay, so we should be able to access the main screen only if we are logged in. But if we are not logged in, we should be directed to the sign-in screen. Okay, and for that, let me go to the routes once again. And for that, first of all, what you need to do is to get the Firebase out. So here I'm going to create a simple provider to return the Firebase out. So final Firebase out provider equals to provider. So this should return Firebase out.instance. So I need to import Firebase out like that. So this provider is going to give us the Firebase out. We can get the Firebase out by watching the Firebase out provider like that. Inside here, we are going to add something called redirect, and we are going to implement redirect listenable. So with these two, we are going to listen to the out state of the user. If the users are not logged in, we are going to direct them to the sign-in screen. But if they are, we are going to direct them to the main screen right after displaying the splash screen. So redirect, first of all, it takes the context in the state. Inside here, we are going to check if the user is logged in or not. So that this one is equals to Firebase out.current user is not equal to null. So this is a Boolean. It's true if the user is logged in, or if the current user is not equal to null. Okay, so here, now we are going to create another class that is now going to be listening to the state of the authentication state of the user, and then the redirect can do the necessary. So that class is going to be called goRouter refresh stream. So I'm going to create new file here. And this file, I'm going to call it goRouter refresh stream. And I'm going to create it here. So this is the class that you're going to use to listen to the out state, and then you can direct the user accordingly. So in the refresh listenable, I'm going to call my class goRouter refresh stream, the class that we have just created. And here I'm going to pass Firebase out state changes like that. So this is going to listen to the out state changes, and when that changes, this functionality here is going to be called. Fantastic. So let us try to run the application. So right now it gives me an error. So let us just connect this application to Firebase first, and then we can try running it. So you can go to firebase.google.com, and then you can go to console. I'm going to create a new project, which I'm going to call blood donation, and click on continue. I'm not going to enable analytics. I'm going to click on create project. So this is going to take a while. I'm going to click on continue. So this is my my project. So what you need to do first is to connect this application to Flutter. So I'm going to click on connect to Flutter. Okay. So there are a few configurations that you need to do. In my to-do list application, I explain it in depth. The Flutterfire configure and then the project name. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to go to my project. I'm going to open the command prompt. So inside of here, I'm just going to paste that. I'm just going to deselect macOS, web, and Windows. I'm going to leave those. And then I'm just going to press enter. So it's also going to ask the package name. So for that, I'm going to just open build.gradle and I'm going to copy this package name and I'm going to paste that here. All right, so my app has been connected successfully to Firebase. And as you can see with that, several files have been added. For example, we have this file called Firebase options have been added automatically. So our application has been successfully connected to Firebase. All right, so since we are here, if I can click on next, I'm going to copy this piece of code here, okay? And I'm going to go to my Android Studio. I'm going to go to the main.dat file. And here, inside the main, I'm going to paste that code. As in this is await, we need to add a sync keyword here, like that. Again, I'm going to import Firebase core to solve that issue. And I'm going to import Firebase option file that has been created like that. So I'm gonna go to Firebase real quick and I'm gonna just continue to console. If I refresh this, we are going to see that an application has been connected. As you can see here, we have the application has been connected to Firebase. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to build and I'm going to click on authentication. I'm going to click on get started here and I'm going to enable email and password and click save. I'm also going to click build again and click on Firestore database. We're just going to use these two for this tutorial. We could use storage as well, but that requires you to connect your credit card for the pay as you go plan. But for just this particular video, we're just going to use these two. So I'm going to create a database. I'm going to click next here. I'm going to start in test mode and click on create. So for now, I'm just going to go to the rules. And so that we can be able to read and write, for the moment, I'm just going to set this all to true. I'm going to change the rules to true for now, like that.